All right. All right, we're good. We should be live.
Yeah.
What's up, guys? How you doing? My name is Rich Guzman.
What's going on, you guys? My name is Ace Guzman.
And we are Ace and Rich. We are here to help you design a lifestyle business that gets results. Welcome to Ace and Rich Live. And it's about to go down. Another one.
Yes, it is.
I love it. What is this? 34, right?
Episode 34?
Yeah, I think it's episode
Holy
34.
cow, already?
Let's find out. Hold on. I'm going to just double check
Yeah,
here.
we're just going to go double check. But let us know where you are watching us live from. We are streaming right now live inside the Internet Marketing Pros Facebook group. If you're not a member, make sure that you join. It's a free group with free information in there of how to successfully build your business with great tips and tricks that you could actually use in your existing business. It's all online marketing techniques and strategies. And if you're watching us live on YouTube, hello, YouTube. What's going on? Give us a like and subscribe to our channel if it's your first time here. Let us know where you're watching us live from. And we're here on our awesome profile. We love our profile.
Yes,
Can't
absolutely.
neglect the profile.
Yeah.
Our profile friends and following and family members are here as well to give us support and see us. So definitely thank you so much for being here. Who do we have here on the live? Let us know your name and what state, country, province, zip code, where you're from. Pretty much, right? And
so we got, this is episode 33.
Oh, episode 33. All right.
Episode 33. So,
Cool.
Yeah.
I like this.
That's pretty good.
I'm digging this, man. Look
Yeah.
at our setup.
Well, we got some changes coming.
We do.
We're working on some stuff.
Yes.
Just some subtle changes we need to do. And yeah.
Change is good.
So if you see some shadows here, we're just in the middle of really updating our
Are you
lighting.
any puppets?
So yeah, I know, right? Give it about, I don't know, about a week or two at most.
Mm-hmm.
And we should have this all changed up and stuff like that.
It's going to be really nice.
Really nice.
Yes, it is. All right. Awesome. So, Rich, can you see in the chat who do we have here? Because I can't see the comments on my side.
Okay.
You got yours?
So in the chat, when it comes to, hold on, I got to go over to the Facebook.
We're using our tech. Look at this. We got our tech.
We got our
All
stuff
right.
down right now.
Perth, Australia. We have Campbell Scott. Newcomer. Awesome. Hello, Campbell. Welcome to Ace and Rich Live.
Love to see that. That's
Yes,
awesome.
Love new people.
Let's see here.
Yes. Who else? Arnetta Webb. Hello, Arnetta. Welcome to the live. Awesome. I hope
Welcome
you guys
to the
got some
live.
questions today. This is awesome.
All
It
right.
is 9:02 a.m. in Perth, Australia.
Oh, we got a little
9:02.
background there.
Well, Puerto Rico, it is pretty much what time? PM.
Well, it's 9:02 a.m.
It's 9:02
Oh,
a.m. in
man.
Australia.
Oh man.
It's 9 in the evening over here.
Yeah. That's
It's evening hours over here.
you know what's interesting? Because we don't change our clocks.
No.
We're like aligned exactly with Australia
Yes.
as far as like exact opposites.
Yes.
So like it's 9 a.m. over there, it's 9 p.m. over here.
It is.
That's pretty cool.
It is pretty cool.
Oh, I think that's awesome. So I'll be able to tell time in Australia now.
Awesome. And tag up your friends. Let everybody know. You know what? I'm just going to tag up everybody here. I'm just going to use the @ tag and followers. That's what I'm going to do. Let
Absolutely.
Our followers know we are live. And tag up your friends.
Yep.
Let them know.
Tag them up. Let them know that we're on right now. We're here to serve you.
What's up, Internet Marketing Pros? You guys got questions? You know the drill. Post your questions. Anything about marketing online, building a business, affiliate marketing, all that stuff that's dealing with becoming an online entrepreneur. Well, the challenges that actually
Yes, exactly. Guys, we are, if you don't know who we are, we're Ace and Rich. We started back in 2008 and we became homeless during our journey and of learning affiliate marketing. And we've actually broken records over the years. So it's kind of like, zero to hero story, right? We struggled for so many years and we just couldn't figure out this industry whatsoever. But once we figured it out, once we cracked the code, we were able to literally help other people make money online, become great affiliate marketers, and help pretty much get results in their business. We have literally taught on stage. We've traveled. We've done a lot of mentorships. We have our own coaching program. To say that our life is transformed dramatically is an understatement. We used to live in Massachusetts. We moved to the sunny island of Puerto Rico now. We have ocean view of the sunset, the ocean, beautiful condo. And we used to live in Massachusetts in the cold, in an apartment, very dingy, dark. So we didn't want that. We wanted a different
Not enough
lifestyle.
vitamin D, sunlight.
So yeah, so we've been through the gauntlet. So if you
Yeah.
guys want to know how to really break free and create a lifestyle business for yourself, let us know in the chat and ask any questions that you have,
Yes.
and we'll help answer those questions as well.
Absolutely. We got a question all the way from Scotland, our most favorite follower here.
Scotland,
Ryan
Scotland.
Riley. Hello. Ryan says, I'm not sure if you can remember if Rich answered this question from last week, Ace and Rich. Rich, what should someone do if they can't find leads that convert?
If you can't find leads that convert, it's not a lead problem, it's a conversion problem.
Ooh.
Okay, so people are always looking for the leads that convert, right? Now, you gotta be careful, because if you do run solo ads, you gotta do some testing and find out what leads are good. And how do we know what leads are good? We know by actually, when we drive the traffic, we track the results. And I don't mean what the page is doing, the capture page. What are the results from the back end, meaning your autoresponder? How are the open rates? Are the open rates good? Like right now, we're helping another team member, and I asked them just today. I said, "What was your open rate on your email with the new leads that you've gotten from the list of traffic providers we sent to you?" And I just got a report a little while ago, and this is fresh, guys, right off the market. He literally got over 80-something% opt-in rate, like 81.
That's insane.
Insane, right? So, but that's from the traffic. But did you know that his follow-up got over 60% open rate?
Bravo.
Huh?
Yes.
Right? So we help set up everything as far as the autoresponder. That's what we do with our team members.
Yep.
And we help make sure the emails are provided.
Results.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
So the emails already were done. We did it for them.
Yes.
For him, and now he's getting a high opt-in rate. He's getting a bigger open rate with his leads. So, the first step is to make sure you find high quality leads. Yes, but it's never really about finding things that convert.
No.
It's about you understanding conversions
Yes.
in your business.
Yes.
And there's many ways of doing that you can do that. You can actually do it in a way that shows yourself on video. You can create more customized pages that are dedicated, so they're not really getting overwhelmed or getting distracted, right? That's very important. And I've seen people literally go from like zero to getting results from our methods that we've been teaching. Not only that, but helping set up as well. So that way they can start getting the results and they can start sharing their results, right? Because there is a process when it comes to understanding how to convert leads into sales.
Yes.
Now, again, it's not a convertible lead problem. It's more of a conversion problem. You have to understand how to create conversions in your business. Okay? You have to understand how to generate leads, yes, but that's the easy part. The hardest part you're going to face as an entrepreneur, the hardest part you're going to face as an affiliate marketer is that you need to understand how to take a lead and convert them from a lead into a sale. How do we go from cold to warm and to a hot buyer? And then once we get that buyer, how do we maximize that profit potential? How do we create multiple streams of income with that one buyer, that one hot buyer that came in, right? Instead of just getting paid 1 cent of a commission, how do you create multiple commissions from that buyer specifically? Because in affiliate marketing, the secret is understanding once you get a buyer, once you acquire that buyer,
right,
how do I follow up with that buyer, right? So everything has a process from lead to, through your autoresponder, how to follow up, how to create that conversion to make that sale. But once you make that sale, how do I double that sale? How do I triple that sale? How do I quadruple that sale? Right? That's how you create multiple streams of income in your business. And not only that, but you'll be able to get even more massive results. And that's how you create your story on the internet and build your brand.
Exactly. Ryan, I mean, there's definitely an understanding that when it comes to leads, it's not so black and white. You still have to do your part as a marketer. you still have to do the follow-up. You still have to make sure that you're building trust. You still have to make sure you're delivering content that is of a higher quality, that is actually speaking, right? And solving your customer avatar's pains, problems, and challenges. You can't just, even if it's a solo ad, they're still human. That's one of the things that me and you discovered when we were building our business in the very beginning, was we didn't treat our leads like numbers. We treated them as people.
I think people got stuck on that when we were training people in the very beginning.
Yes.
Once we cracked the code, we were saying like, look, because they always ask us like, what is it that you do that other people are not doing, and why do you keep getting results, and why, you've been in business for so long sustainably? Well, it's because, again, like you just said, we look at every person, every lead is a person.
Yes.
Not just a number. I mean, because people go, oh, well, how many leads you generate today? Or, how many leads,
like
you generate in the month? I'm like, no. How many people have gotten into your list today? How many leads? I mean, how many, people have gotten into your, your list in, in a week's time, in a month's time, 3 months, 6 months. And we measure by that by people, right? Yes, they're leads, but you got to treat them like people, because you can get very confused, because once you become a marketer, you forget to start thinking like a person, and then you start thinking like a marketer, and you forgot where you came from, and you don't realize how you actually, brought into affiliate marketing in the first place, because you can't forget, right? You have to always remember where you came from, so that way you never lose that sight. So when you're actually, marketing and you're trying to create that conversion, you want to make sure that you're what's that word I'm looking for? When you're communicating with your list, people can feel like they can relate to you, like you're relatable, right? You're just relatable.
Exactly.
And by being relatable, that's a great way to get conversions, right? That's just one strategy. But I'm just saying, like, if you're relatable, with these people that are on your list, then you should have no problem converting leads, right? But if you're not relatable, they're not going to pay attention.
They're not.
So, and I think that's the difference with us, is like, we make ourselves very relatable, right? Even though we've been successful, we don't really like flaunt it. We just focus on like, how can we serve you? What are you struggling with?
Come from a place of service,
right? A place of service, great customer service, right?
Yes.
And people love that. People really love that, because they're not getting that now.
No, they're not.
All they're getting is like, here's an offer, buy it, and that's it. Well, yes, here's an offer, but let me help you how to set it up, or let me set it up for you, so that way you can start moving faster in your business, and then you can learn as you go, because you can earn as you learn.
That's right.
Right?
Learn while you
I'd
learn.
rather kick somebody off the cliff and help them build their wings on the way down, instead of like having them, jump off the cliff and just fall flat on their face.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? And I know we talked about this a lot, and we were very agreement on this when we came together as a couple, in this business. And we both saw eye to eye with that. Like, we both share the same core values when it came to doing this.
Yes.
Because we believe that if someone's coming into your business and you're signing them up and you got experience, you should be setting them up. You should be guiding them through the process, because here's the thing: it's only going to help you and elevate your brand long term.
Yes.
Okay. I've seen so many people. Like, I met you in 2010. I started this business in 2008, and let me tell you, I've seen a lot of people come and go. I've seen people rise up to the top of the mountain and then fall right back down, because they don't remember how they got there, because they were only focused on the numbers, like you were talking about earlier.
Yes.
They weren't focused on the individual, and how can you be like the best of service to help someone grow their business, right?
Right.
And if you play part in that, then people are going to remember you. They're not going to be like, well, I just signed up to this opportunity, or I bought this product, and they're not going to not say anything about you. But if they just sign up, what's going to happen? And nobody's there to guide them. They're going to remember you even more in a negative way, and you don't want that.
And you know where you
don't want that.
Core value actually, it started to come to fruition for me before I met you, when I actually started in the days of network marketing, and I signed up with a lot of great people who were at the top of their game, old school MLM. And the thing is, there were things that about them and their personality and character that came through. And I said to myself, when I get to the top, may I never ever act like these scumbags again. Like these people were mistreating me, and not
Well,
the
no,
good
you
ones.
said no.
I'm talking about the ones that actually had like a big
Yeah.
ego,
Yeah,
like
you
about themselves.
Yeah,
and
you
I
said
don't want to ever treat anybody ever like that again. Like I don't want to be treated. I want to be like my superstar sponsor. I
Well,
want to be better than them.
I think
and that's what drove me there.
I think that's when we saw eye to eye, because I told you about my story when I started affiliate marketing in 2008.
Yeah.
In my first year, I remember everybody was like, "Oh, go try to figure it out on your own."
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, buy the product, but go try to figure it out on your own. And the reality is, I'm like, well, that sucks.
It does.
You know what I mean? You're just like on your own, and you're in a different world. I mean, guys, if you've never done affiliate marketing, you're going to be in a different world. Okay, this is not going to be a walk in the park right away, because it's a whole new world.
Yeah.
But if you have guidance, it makes the journey a little bit more simpler and more pleasant, really.
Yeah.
And
you can't be hard headed. You gotta be coachable on this.
So
it won't work if you are hard headed.
What I said to myself when I was struggling, I remember this, and this is why we saw eye to eye, because you're on the same page, and you said this similar to what I said.
Yeah.
I said, you know what? When I make it, I'm going to make sure that I do not treat anybody any lesser than me.
No.
Because it really pissed me off, because I felt like people were like looking down on me.
Yeah, I felt the same thing too.
You know what I mean?
Like I was treated like a child that didn't even know.
Yeah.
Like a daycare.
Like I don't like looking down
I didn't
upon
like being treated that way.
Yeah,
I deserve
I don't like
than
looking
that.
down upon anybody. If anything, I like to pick somebody up and say, "Let's go."
Right.
Let's work.
As long as they move their butt.
Right, of course. But I'm saying the people there are hungry.
Right.
I like to take that person and just go, come on, let's go.
Yeah, give
let me lift you up. Let me lift you up. Let me give you an opportunity that I didn't have in the very beginning, because I had to figure this out on my own. I'd rather you still figure things out on your own, yes, become self-sufficient, yes, but also there's nothing wrong with a helping hand.
No.
There's nothing wrong with guidance.
Yeah.
Okay.
The right guidance.
Yeah, the right kind of guidance, right?
Yes,
that gets
right
results.
Yes.
So this is one thing that we're very adamant about when it comes to building a business on the internet. And we've been doing this from day one. And this is why Ace and Rich has that, that great track record of the longevity of building a business and being successful long-term, not just rising up and then falling down and then rising up and then falling down. No, we're in it for the long haul. I rather have, let's say, this is a great analogy. Somebody told me, like, hey, Rich, if you want to make a commission and you make a lot more money, you want high ticket because it's a bigger commission, right?
Right, bigger commissions.
Right, and because if you sell ebook that costs $7, you have to sell like so many ebooks to make like one sale of a high ticket.
Now here's the thing.
But hold on, I'm going to relate this.
Okay.
So I'd rather have 100 people instead of 10,000 people, because I'd rather be more intimate with my audience and people that join us and work with us,
yes,
that we can guide them, that we can help them and build a long-lasting relationship over the years, that we can learn and grow together. Because even though you're learning and you're brand new, Ace and Rich is always still learning as well, right? Because the marketplace is always changing, so we always have to keep up to date with it.
Keep up with it.
So we're always learning.
We
never stop learning ourselves.
Yeah.
So that's why I share that analogy with you, because I think that's really been the secret sauce to us, is we're more intimate and we build a long-term sustainable business. Why people are struggling, jumping,
right,
trying to make money, because the thing that they didn't work, because they never really stuck it out. All
right, Rich, we got some questions coming in here.
Yeah, let's go.
A second. Somebody says, is this related to 10X tools? No, it is not. If you are following Ace and Rich Guzman, maybe you might have seen us in another Facebook group or community, or maybe you've seen us online somewhere. What we do on our profile is generally for the public. This is our profile, our home, pretty much.
Yeah,
our little piece of internet real estate.
Well, if you listen in the beginning, what we do is we help people create a lifestyle business that gets results, right? That's our focus and what we've done over the years.
Yes.
Okay. And we've helped people literally make six figures. We turn zero earners into six-figure earners just from our methods and trainings and what we do.
Yes.
Now it's up to the individual to do the work,
absolutely,
of course, right?
Yes.
But that's what we've done. and it's a great track record that we have accomplished. Because we never really look at ourselves. We look at like, what can we do to help someone else get a result? What can we do to help someone make a sale, right?
Right.
So 10x Tool is more about a product. What we like to do is help build your brand and whatever you're selling, okay? Like understanding a funnel builder, building your own funnels, building your own brand, generating your own leads,
Yes.
learning how to turn that lead into a hot buyer is really the bottom line when it comes to you having success and growing in your business.
Yes. All right, let's take a look here. We got some questions coming in. Let me go to the screen. I'm going to switch windows over here. Here we go. Mateo Lopez is in the house.
Mateo, what is going on? How you doing, Mateo?
Rich, geo-targeting. Let me ask you. This seems interesting. How can I leverage geo-targeting in my solo ad campaigns? Are there benefits to targeting specific locations? How does this impact conversion rates?
Well, geo-targeting can go down to like the smallest town level.
Listen up, Mateo.
Okay. You can do this to Google AdWords. You can do this to Microsoft, Bing, Bing ads. But when it comes, if you're asking about solo ads, the level of geo-targeting you can do is by country, right? Not by state. So if you're going to do it that way, you want to make sure that you get the bulk of United States traffic. Okay. Then Canada, then United Kingdom, then Australia, then New Zealand. What you're going to find is some vendors will provide a 90% tier one. And what that means is tier one is nothing more than English speaking countries. Okay. So the closer you get to the United States, Canada, United Kingdom, you're getting more quality traffic. If you get people like from like India, Asia, the problem with that is you're trying to follow up with emails. You're trying to create a conversion, and the majority of people are not speaking English. So your conversion chances are going to be pretty much almost zero, right? So we might find someone that speaks English who are in Asia, but the majority are not going to be speaking English, and it's going to hurt your conversions. So if you do any type of geo-targeting with country, with solo ads, stick United States, Canada, Australia, United Kingdom, and New Zealand. Anything beyond that, don't do it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm over here like responding to Mateo. Okay. So he got that. That was a very deep answer, he said. Thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome. Hey, Don Hobley, what's going on, man?
Don Hobley. All right. Good to see you. Richard Osborne from Monroe, Michigan. All right. He said, how much did I miss? I just jumped on. Stay tuned for a little bit more.
There's more coming.
More coming. All right. More questions coming in to Ace and Rich Live. Let's take a look here. And let's see what's going on. Ace and Rich Live. Let's see. What do we have? Okay. Let's see. Carlos. Carlos says,
Carlos.
Ace and Rich, how you guys doing? Hey.
What's happening?
I have zero experience with ads, but I want to start promoting my affiliate business. Where should I begin? Facebook ads, solo ads, PPC ads? What's the best option for someone with zero experience?
Okay, if you've never done any ads before, I recommend you start with solo ads. Why? It is the fastest way to build your list. It doesn't require really a huge amount of knowledge when it comes to PPC.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Let me back up. The reason why I always recommend solo ads for people getting started with ads is because before you start spending more of your hard-earned dollars on PPC, because it's more expensive,
right,
than solo ads, you have to know how to convert leads into sales. You have to understand how to follow up properly, understanding copywriting, as you know.
Yes.
Because if you don't and you just start off with PPC, you're going to pay more per click and spend a lot more money.
Right.
Like, we're talking like, $1 to a click, right? It's a lot of money. I mean, it adds up fairly quickly. I mean, I spend like my PPC days, $2, $5 a click, right? It's just, But the leads are different. I mean, don't get me wrong. There's some good high quality leads there, and you can really get ultra targeted. But you need, before you go there, you got to understand how to convert leads into sales. Because if you start investing your money in PPC and you don't understand how to follow up, you don't understand how to create conversions, you're just going to waste money. You're just going to throw money in thin, like it's just going to go out there with the wind, right? And a lot of people lose their shirt with PPC if they don't know what they're doing. So I recommend starting with solo ads. Once you get a grasp on that and start making sales with your follow-up campaigns, with your emails, you get a pretty good grasp. Then you can start doing some small campaigns with like PPC. If you're on YouTube, you could do some YouTube ads.
Yeah.
Start building your audience on YouTube as well.
Yeah.
Or you just do just a video ad specifically. There's different types of video ads you can do. The best ones are just to build your brand and build your audience with your YouTube channel. And then from there, if you want to go to Google AdWords, right, the monster, the mecca, that one is going to be more about either the search network or the content network. Search network is in the search engine specifically, and then the content network is, if you notice when you go to websites on Google, if you're searching for something, there's always like Google ads sprinkled all over these websites, right? Though that's the content network. That's the content network. Now it'll be a little bit cheaper to get per click in the content network than the search network, because the search network you'll pay more. Okay. So it depends what avenue you want to go towards. I've done both, and honestly, I like the content network. I think it's a lot more. I think it's a little bit easier, a lot more fun. But you need to understand the experience with these type of products. I mean, these types of ad platforms, because these ad platforms require you to be in compliance. Compliance. You could run some great ads for a while. You could, get great leads from Google AdWords, but if you're not in compliance, it can shut your account down like this and not even let you know why. Okay. And then also same thing with Facebook. If you're not in compliance, you're going to have the same problem. Okay. So those are more advanced. I don't want to go too much into detail with that, but I would say start off with solo ads, then move over to, Google videos, video ads, then Google AdWords.
Absolutely. And just let me, piggyback off of that a little bit. Carlos, you're building a business, you have zero experience. Don't feel like you don't know everything, and that's okay. Right now, that's a typical thing that happens to anyone who starts in any brand new affiliate marketing program. They see all this stuff that they had to buy in the very beginning. They get started, and then they start their training, and they start going to some calls, and then they're like, okay, they're being told on those trainings, you got two things you can do. You can do organic traffic, or you can do paid traffic. And I'm thinking, and Rich and Ace are saying, do paid traffic. And they're like, but wait a minute, I don't know anything. What am I doing? Learn how to do the solo ads, like Rich said. Study it really good, and if you want to come back to Ace and Rich Live and ask us more detailed questions about like the process, we can definitely break that down for you even further. But what I'm going to say to you is this: from my experience as, a new solo ad marketer, when I actually jumped into solo ads, I didn't know anything about doing stuff with solo ads. And once I learned how to communicate with these vendors and, knew what they were good at doing, which is basically delivering traffic. Remember, nobody knows who you are, right? It's a different kind of conversation. And so it's a quick way for you to build your list. I want you to look at it that way. If you make a sale, that's great. That's like a bonus. We consider that the bonus, right, Rich? We teach our team members, if you make a sale, bonus, right? But it's not intended for that. I want people to get that straight. If you are, and solo ad vendors, if you guys are on our page, please tell them this too.
Yeah, they know what we're talking about.
They know Ace and Rich don't play. Listen, it is not intended for you to make sales. Sales is a bonus, okay? But if you look at solo ad marketing like, oh, I got to do as many solo ad runs as I can to get as many sales. In the beginning, you're going to start seeing sales because people are opting in. They see those funnels and they're like,
that's
wow,
cool.
Yeah,
that's cool and everything.
Rely on that.
But the money, the money is made on the back end.
The big money.
Yeah, it's made on the back end.
Ticket commissions.
It's on your list.
It's on your list.
It's on your list. It's on your list. I'm telling you, that's where the money's at.
And I want to go circle back to what you said about about high ticket. What I was going to say, and I didn't want to lose my train of thought and come back to that, is high ticket is not residual. High ticket is not residual. I love residual income, especially with affiliate marketing, and you get those monthlies. That's great. It's a great commission. But when it comes to high ticket, just be prepared. It is a one-time thing. unless you're really good and you mastered it to the point where you're always closing high ticket sales every single month.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you're on it, like what we do, right? That's what we do. We're on it. We always lean towards a high ticket, right?
Yeah.
That's where the big money's made. I mean, otherwise we'd never been able to fire our bosses and be able to live here in Puerto Rico.
Yeah,
You
I
know?
mean, there's different types of income. I mean,
Yeah.
you're looking at like high ticket residuals. It's good to have a combination of both.
Right. It
Yeah.
is a great combination
Yeah.
to have both. But don't neglect, Carlos, to follow up and do organic marketing as well. That's what I'm doing too.
And don't neglect your buyers who just, let's say they buy like,
Oh, yeah.
let's say $1 trial, or $7,
Yes.
or even if they invest 500 or 1,000, no one's different. I mean, I think another secret sauce of ours, we treat every individual, whether they invest $1, $7, $500, 1,000, 10,000, in our coaching program.
Yes.
We treat them all the same.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's no like, it shouldn't matter. Okay, and if you do it right, they will sell themselves.
Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Question from Richard Osborne says, I think Facebook ads and PPC too, I believe it's 50 cents and up. What do you think, Rich, about Facebook ads or Instagram or Twitter ads even?
I remember Facebook when they had penny likes. I remember like 10 cents PPC, like per click, back in the heyday. 50 cents, you could probably start off with that, but remember because Facebook is different, right? It's not like keywords like Google AdWords. With Facebook, it's more about placement, right? What areas, what pages.
That's a very good point.
So you have to look at it like this. There's other people that are going to compete for that 50 cents. So that means that if you want to get more visibility, you're going to pay more than 50 cents a click. You're going to get a little bit of visibility, but as I understand it, since I've done PPC, you have to really try to up your game, right? You can start at 50 cents, but you're going to have to up your game. Like I would start at $1, look at the results, get some data, right? Once you get that data from $1 a click, then you dial it back. All right, that's how I learned. You always start at a higher amount, go above the competition fairly quickly, get the data, and then dial it in. And when you dial it in, you bring the prices down.
Right.
That's how you pay less per click. You never start off 50 cents a click. Right? You got to get data first. You got to spend the money first.
And you got to know what you're doing too. You can't just start putting pictures
No.
together in a bunch of text and then thinking, I got a Facebook ad.
Facebook,
put it out
Google,
there.
like I said, Bing,
No.
they're a little bit more complex.
They are.
So you have to spend more in the very beginning to get the data. Once you get the data, you see the data, you can go, oh, okay, this is costing me too much for this area over here. And I'm running ads. I need to like dial that down. I'll tell you guys a story. What happened to me in Google AdWords in my heyday. I was running, because keywords are for Google AdWords.
Right.
It's the search engine. And what happened was I had certain keywords, and those keywords that were going out, and this was a search network, not the content network. What happened was one of my keywords was costing me like 50, was it 52? Yeah, no, hold on, wait a minute, no. $52 a click. Okay. It jumped up to 52. Now I'm trying to remember the exact number. It's around $52 a click. Because I started off and 20 cents, 30 cents. Because back in the day you could do that. Right? Try to do it now, you're not gonna find that.
No way.
And then I bumped it up and then bumped it up and then bumped it up.
Now.
And then it started going to like $1. Started getting some great visibility. Started seeing 50 leads a day, 100 leads a day, right? But what happened was, guys, one of my keywords, I had a spreadsheet, like my keyword, I had like hundreds of keywords. So I have to look at my data. And one of my keywords, I call it runaway keyword. And I was, it was costing me like $52 a click. $52 a click. Could you imagine? I read somebody click $52, click $52, right? And I was just getting started too. So it's like, I was like, oh my God, I got a runaway keyword. So I have to go back and I have to pause that.
Right.
Okay. And I have to do some tweaking to bring it down. So that's what I mean. You have to like start off like $1 a click, get the data, look at where it's going, and then fine tune your machine, fine tune your data, so you can get more results paying less.
Right.
But you're not going to pay less in the beginning. It's not going to happen.
No, it's not.
There's no way around that. So
Yeah. I think Richard said he was doing like $5 a day.
yeah, but you're not going to get the results at $5 a day.
You heard that?
In the beginning,
that was back in the day, though, right?
I know.
Back in the day. Back in the day, he was doing $5 Facebook ads.
Yeah, back in the day you could do that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I know some great marketers now that are running Facebook ads, but they're doing testing like $100 a day.
Woo!
Yeah.
I'm telling you, you got to have the budget.
Yeah.
But you know what? Also, I want to also touch on this is what I've learned with Facebook ads, even though I don't touch them, not with a 3-foot pole.
Yeah.
Okay. What I've noticed is that you really got to get great at copywriting. I mean, I'm a copywriter too. I do great with my emails and stuff, with my funnels and stuff, and with my emails and follow-ups. I'm great at copywriting on that aspect. But when it comes to the copywriting with Facebook ads, Twitter ads, any ad, you got to get good at targeting the right market and having your message match it. You got to have the message match, because if you don't, you're going to be totally off. You're going to be blowing a lot of money. You're going to waste a lot of money. Your marketing budget's going to go right down the toilet.
That's where the targeting comes in.
Yeah, take some courses and learn first before you start doing that stuff.
The funnel has to speak to the right audience. The copywriting, the targeting, like I said, it's a bit more complex.
It is. You know how like cryptocurrency people, they have like fake cryptocurrency accounts. They have play money. It's not really their money. It's just play money and it's fake.
You mean when I was getting into
I remember they don't have fake ads accounts. I remember fake budget.
I remember
you can see if the shit works or not.
I remember that when I was doing some Forex back in the day.
Yeah. All right.
Hector Torres, what's going on, buddy?
Oh, hey Hector, how you doing? All right. So guys, I want to share something very special with you guys. We got mail.
We got mail?
Ace and Rich got mail.
We got mail.
Look at this. Oh my goodness. We got some mail.
I feel like AOL.
And we
got mail.
We get mail. We love when we get mail. And I want to share this special experience here. This actual package came from Colorado. And it is from our friends Karen and Steve Howitt, who is here right now on the live. Hello, guys. Thank you so much for sending this to us. I wonder what it is.
Keep finding the good fight in Colorado, guys.
What it is. So I am going to get this thing open and open it in front of you guys. What is this? Open the box, open the package. How to do on YouTube, right? So, you made it so easy for me to open it. I love it. I love that. It's a book. We love books. Oh, look at this, you guys. How special. This is awesome. There it is. Book authored by Karen Howitt, and the title is Cancer, the 4-letter word: motivation, inspiration, hope, and choice during and after cancer. Secrets of a 20-year thriver. You are a warrior. Thank you so much. This is absolutely precious. Look at this, Rich.
Let me look at this
Is
book.
that awesome or what? Thank you guys so much.
Wow.
It is their book, and I am so touched to have this book because I'm going to definitely read it. It is her journey, her story of how she overcame cancer, right? Big ups to her.
Oh, to Ace and Rich.
It's inscribed, right?
Yeah.
What's it say?
To Ace and Rich, our coaches and mentors. Friends, hope you find something useful for... I'm trying to read the writing here. I'm going to let you read it.
Man, I'm going to get you some new glasses. Let me see. To Ace and Rich, our coaches, mentors, friends, hope you find something useful for yourselves or someone else to share with. Happy healing and much love to you, Karen and Steve. Awesome. Thank you so much. Guys, this book is available on...
I can see it. Some words I couldn't read. I don't know.
This book is available on Amazon. Not the signature one, though. The autograph one is my copy, okay? But if you guys want to get a copy, it's Karen Howitt. She is the author of this book, of her journey, how she overcame this illness known as cancer, which is basically taking a lot of people's lives. She overcame it. What a cancer warrior. Ups to you. Thank you so much. Very special.
Amazing.
Appreciate it. Love it.
Amazing.
Yes. So, guys, what's your question? Let us know.
The time is flying by. You guys get those questions going.
Yes. I'm going to go look over here in the group, Internet Marketing Pros. You guys rocking. What is going on? Any questions from you guys, Internet Marketing Pros? Let's see. Got to take a look at the group. I'll tell you, the tablet version with Facebook has definitely changed. It literally is just I got myself bouncing around everywhere over here, man. Let me see.
What do you got here?
Okay, here we go. Internet Marketing Pros, you guys got any questions? Let me know in the
I'm
live.
to the
Yes,
top.
there are questions right here.
Somebody just popped in. I'm to the top. Is that what
Look
it
at
says?
this, Sarah Langford, Tennessee. Here's these guys there. Now I can see it.
I'm to the
Albie's
top.
here.
What's going on?
Albie's here. Delroy's here. Karen and Steve is here. Okay. Albie says, hey, Asa Rich. So my question is, how do you send out a signal to all your followers, friends, and team on Facebook that you're live? I just did it. I just did it. So what I did, Albie, was as soon as I go live, right in the thread, I hit the @ symbol, and then I type the letter F, and immediately Facebook brings up the choice, and it says followers. So you can only do this on a live stream. So when you're live streaming, you type in followers and it becomes a tag. And then it automatically, when you hit enter, it will let certain people who actually click the follow button, they're the ones that are going to get the notification.
Yep.
Not the ones that are not seeing you in their feed. That's the thing you got to understand too. It's like that new thing with Facebook and all. It's like if people click the follow button, they'll get all your notifications. The bell will ring. It will tell them when you're live, when you put a new post up there. That's what is going on with Facebook. But if they never, ever, ever click the follow button, they will not get the notification. They will not get it.
Now, we have a question here from Het Torres. What should be the three first steps someone should take when starting out?
Starting out in affiliate marketing?
Yep.
Okay, let me see that right there. What are the steps?
First step is you want to make sure you find the right offer. Yeah, tickle my throat.
Oh, you got to tickle your throat?
Yeah.
Drink some water, man.
I am. It's just.
Yeah, you want to make sure you have the right offer, as far as, is that offer in demand? Like right now, like with us, we pick, wealth building, educational products that are like 100% digital. They're not physical, and the commissions also need to be definitely higher. You don't want anything under like, I would say like some companies do 80%, give or take. The one that we're in does 80%. There are some that pay 40%. But anything less than 40%, you got to watch out for. Make sure that the value is there, right? That's another thing to consider. The value of the offer is there.
The offer is important. Once you have the offer, make sure you get your autoresponder.
Yeah.
And then your third step and final step, make sure you start building your list.
Always focus on building your list, Hector.
Yeah.
Very, very important. And even if you have a list right now that's old, outdated in the past, a lot of dead ones, you know what? There's things you can do with that dead list, and there's techniques that you could revive a dead list and just introduce them to your new offer. We've done it.
Yeah. And once you get in, and once you start on this, once you get started and everything,
yeah.
With us, we set everybody up, but once everything is just got the green light, you're good to go. You got leads coming in. This is where we start really focusing on the three concepts of building and engaging and selling, right?
Yes.
You're always building something, but you're always engaging, right? Get good at engaging. And then from there, you can start selling.
Exactly. Yeah. If you want more specifics, you got to be more clear on your question. Then we can give you more details, Hector. But thanks for asking that question. Hopefully that was the answer you were looking for.
No, but that was a great question because somebody is starting out. Like, how should they start?
Yeah.
And you always want to find the right offer. The right offer is very important. That's why when we choose offers, it has to really solve a major problem.
It has to.
Like, for instance, our offer number one is a funnel builder. Hello, why do we need a funnel builder?
Right.
Every business needs a funnel online, especially affiliate marketing.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
And then from there, the next product, the training. You need the training because if you don't have the training, how are you supposed to use the funnel?
Yes,
right?
The training.
Number three, once you start making money, what do you do with it? Hello, you need to understand that too.
Yes.
Right? So all these three products are really important. They go together to help the individual get going in their business.
Yes.
It's like a marriage with all these three products that work in unison together.
And you got to get good at, this is a bonus. You got to get good at buyer follow-up.
Right. But just to keep it simple as far as, because he asked about the three first steps, is that the right offer, okay?
Right training.
Once you have the right offer, you have the right training.
Right.
Okay. But with us, the right offer, start building a list, start following up. Just get your business going, man.
And what's the third one?
You know what I mean? Start selling.
Start selling.
Yeah.
Don't be
Start
afraid to
selling.
ask for the sale. That's right.
You know, when you say three things, there's so many three things you could really add
Pretty
onto
much.
it. But really, the offer, build your list, and just start following up. Start selling.
Karen and
That's
Steve
what
says,
it's all
how
about.
long should we wait before updating our rotators when running campaigns? Rich, this Karen.
The way that I
She
look
wants
at
to know how to update. When should she update her rotator?
that's what we do, guys. We set up rotators.
Yeah, we set up rotators.
When I look at my rotator, I don't think about changing it like too quickly. The only time I change it if it's a new funnel. You know what I mean? Like if I have a new funnel that I created, or if there's a new funnel from the company that just came out, like a new sales page or something, and I'm creating it, of course, in my rotator, that's when I'll add it. There's no need to go out and search for unless you're selling something different that you want to sell and add it to your rotator. Yeah, you can do that.
So she should leave it alone.
Yeah, I would just leave it alone and
leave it alone.
Yeah, you just test different vendors.
Rich says leave it alone.
Yeah.
Do not touch. Leave
unless
it alone.
unless there's a new sales page of a funnel that came out.
Right. Leave that rotator the way it is. It's not something that you update, but if you have another offer that you want to put in there, you can always add to it.
Or if there's a new funnel,
You know?
like I said, a new funnel just came out right away. As soon as I get a new funnel, it's my tickle again.
Agua.
If it's allergy.
It is. I can feel it in the air.
Good God.
Yeah, she said leave it alone and focus. Yes, focus.
Focus, yeah. Focus.
Yep. Don't die on me, nigga, man. You know.
Yeah.
I don't want to lose that man now. Hamlet. Need the Hamlet.
Yeah, no, it's definitely allergies.
Okay.
But yeah, but really, just if a new funnel comes out, get it in there as fast as possible.
Yes.
Early bird always gets the worm.
Yes. Albie says, well, what about friends? Well, that's the thing. Friends too. Friends can be friends with you. They'll get notifications. There is no tag for all at friends. They have not done that in Facebook. I don't know if they'll ever do that. I think so far the two tags right now that have come out, they've tested. Meta is basically using at highlights and at followers at the moment. And then in groups, it's at everyone. So there are different new tags that have come out with the Facebook update, and Meta is behind it. So that's what they've been doing. But it's not one that says at friends, because once you go live, all your friends are going to get the notifications. It's just granted, are they watching you?
Right.
Because not everybody lives by their mobile devices. They're either at work or the different time zones and things like that. There are different variables that are going to affect your viewer count when you do a live. But I will tell you this, Albie, from leader to another leader, do the show anyway. Like if you go live and there's not a lot of people showing up, don't worry about it. They'll catch the replay. You know how many sales we made on replays with high ticket? It is insane.
Yeah.
It is insane. And that's why I said, when you're starting to do lives and you're getting out there with your audience more, you know what? Even if you got one person showing up, good. At least it's not a no-show party. You know what I mean? And you just there live. One person, great. Here we go. And now it gives you the boost you need, the confidence to just say, I'm just going to do the live. Screw it.
Yeah, no, that's a good point.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
Okay. We're cracking people up. Oh, I'm glad.
We like having fun.
We love having fun here. Okay.
Shay, Sharon Green, how are you doing? Nice to see you, dear. Bashkar, nice to see you.
Oh, Bashkar, hi. That's all the way from India.
Yeah.
All right. All
how you doing, Bashkar?
Hey, Jake, Ace. I see people pouring thousands of dollars into affiliate network programs. What's your take on this? I thought the idea was to make money first and then upgrade, not the other way around. Can you share your perspective on investing in affiliate programs? Jake, I am so glad you came to that's the hottest question. I was going to say hot seat, but we used to be that. It's Asa Rich Live, and it's not the hot seat. It used to be that, but this is a hot question. Oh my God. Okay.
Yeah, that is a hot question.
I'm gonna do some.
Yeah, go for it.
And then you can touch in. Okay, so there's two questions you asked me. Okay, first of all, you asked me about the idea of putting in thousands of dollars into these affiliate networks, right? Because there are some out there, right?
Networks or network like programs?
No, they're networks. Networks. You got different places like JV Zoo, Warrior Plus, and these are different networks, right? But they have different places to give affiliates, a leg up.
Yeah,
And then there's programs
yeah.
where it's just one or two people running the company, and then they have like their own offer, and you're selling it, right? So there's two different things there. But he wants to know, why is it when it comes to pouring thousands of dollars, and what if someone doesn't have all the money? Is that a recommended thing to do in the very beginning, or do you wait till you make a sale and then do it?
Well,
that's what I'm gathering from his question.
I've dabbled in Warrior Plus. I dabbled in ClipBank. We have as well.
Yeah.
And I can tell you that we don't. Depends on the product. I mean, we've invested in the products.
Hold on. He's saying. Sorry. Let me clarify. He says high ticket affiliate programs.
Oh, hi.
Thank you. That helps.
That changes everything.
That changes everything. High ticket affiliate programs, pouring thousands of dollars. That makes sense. Because I've never seen anybody put thousands of dollars in like a Warrior Plus product or anything.
No, I mean, we've invested, tens of thousands with high ticket.
High ticket.
And I can tell you that when it comes to high ticket, man, you got to make sure that program has the value. Because the problem with high ticket in today's world, there's not really for what I've seen, the value should be a lot higher. The bar should be a lot higher when it comes to the value in high ticket.
Right.
Now, what we sell, we do have high ticket, and the value is definitely there. But if we're talking about tens of thousands, we're talking a lot of money here. Okay, you better make sure that whatever you're going to get from what you're investing in, it's going to really, truly help you in your business. Mm-hmm. I mean, because we see it time and time again. People invest tens of thousands of dollars in a high ticket, and they don't get what they thought they were going to get.
We call that over-promise and under-delivering.
Under-promise and under-delivered, yeah.
Yes.
And we've seen this happen over the years, and it's sad, but it's true. And it's like there's got to be a high ticket on the horizon that has ideas that we've been talking about with other owners from companies, because we get hired.
Commissions.
No, we get hired from other companies to consult.
Oh, hired. I thought you said hired.
No, hired. And then
they pay us to help them with consulting.
Yeah, and we've talked about this in the past, that if you're going to create a high ticket program, you must make sure that you do things that other high ticket companies are not doing.
Yeah, because how are you going to stand out?
Because if not, you're going to be, just another face in the crowd.
Yeah.
And it's not going to serve you well.
That's true.
Because like I said, we see it from time to time, over and over. People come to us and say, look, we're disappointed. We're frustrated. Rich, help us out. We've invested tens of thousands and nothing seems to be working.
Right.
And we did not get what we thought we were going to get from what we've invested in. And here's my analogy on this. If you are going to invest, let's say, 10,000, getting started in high ticket, and then you go up to like 30,000, because that's really the norm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, and I'm talking about ultra high ticket here, guys. Right. 10,000. Okay. You got to make sure that the training is like top notch, high level. I mean, stuff that's really going to benefit you. You go into 30,000, they better start running some ads for you. Okay?
Here.
They better start running some ads for you.
Right there, bro.
They better start creating a rotator. They better start really, because it is in their best interest to do that, even though they don't.
Right.
Because the way that they make money, these companies, is that they need your story. And if they actually do what I'm telling them to do, they can create multiple stories and that company will blow up.
instead of relying on one.
Right, because
Yeah.
well, I mean, even if it's one story, you can still excel.
Mm-hmm.
But the problem is, if you don't have a story in that company,
Right.
nobody's gonna be interested because people will buy when there's a story.
Yes.
People will buy when there's a reason to purchase a product,
Mm-hmm.
and that story is everything for that company.
It is.
And if that story is not available, what are you going to do, right? So if you want, and check this out, if you create multiple success stories, okay, then that company is going to dominate,
Yeah.
literally.
And you know what company did that, but is no longer in
Well,
existence?
I don't want to really say names and everything.
No.
I just want to talk in general.
In general, but I'm saying
You
like
know,
there were 2 companies that did this that are no longer in existence. I'll
Yeah.
keep the names private. But the owners, they had it. They had it
well,
right.
I mean, if they're gone, you can talk about them.
They had it right. And
If they're
Power
gone, yeah.
Network,
Power
was one of
Network,
them,
yep.
right? And
Mob,
Mob.
and there's another one too. Digital Altitude.
Digital Altitude. That's right.
Yep.
They did do
Yeah,
that.
these 3 companies.
They had it
They
down.
went. They
had
had
so many stories.
right. They had it down.
Yep.
But it folded because they, again,
Yes.
underpromised
Yes.
and underdelivered.
Yep. Overpromise, under delivery.
Okay.
A lot of people got this.
And they started doing like campaigns
Mm-hmm.
that the FTC doesn't like,
Right.
saying that they're going to, promise, making this much money in a certain amount of time. You don't do that.
Yeah.
Everybody's different. Everybody's education level is different. Everybody learns differently. So if somebody can crank it like that, somebody can take it longer. So you never can make, you don't want to make promises like that.
No, you don't.
Now when it comes to money,
Somebody in the audience
money
said,
claims.
don't forget to read the fine print. Yeah.
Yeah.
Read that fine print
Right.
on the affiliate agreement. You'll be able to find out.
So
more.
again, back to what I was saying,
Yeah.
is that when you are actually in a high-tech affiliate marketing company and they can help you create your story, and I mean your success story.
And this is at the $30,000 level.
You got that right. Yeah, exactly. Then it's a win for you.
Yes.
But it's also a win for the company. Now, why is that? Because why is it a win for you? Let's get that down. Because if you have a story, it helps actually build trust within you and your brand.
Yes.
Okay. Now, why is it a win for the company? Because the company actually can now sell a product based on your story, and it helps build trust when a person comes through the funnel for that company. It's more compelling to make a decision.
Yes.
If there's no story, it's not compelling, right? And people buy on emotion. So people buy on emotion. The story is based also on emotion, right? Like our story, right? We were homeless, right? We weren't making any money. I had to go to work at Best Buy part-time.
I worked at Staples.
She worked at Staples. Well, this time you weren't working yet.
Yeah.
So from there, we got our first apartment, right?
Oh, well, I worked at Staples after we got out of the
Right,
hotel.
because we're Motel 6.
Yeah.
And we're still building our business.
Yeah.
My job was across the street because we,
Yeah.
we say go to the motel.
Yeah.
Across from my job.
Mm-hmm.
So that way I don't waste much gas because we don't have much money. So all the money that I save, I was saving up money for a while.
Uh-huh.
And, because we were in a camper with a drug addict that we almost, our lives were threatened, right? That's also part of the story.
Yeah.
So when we got to the motel, I was still saving money at this point that we finally got our first apartment, which is a 2-bedroom apartment. And we were still, just driving. We were like hustling and growing very, very little. And then from there, we had a breakthrough. And when we had that breakthrough in 2016 is when we made our first 6 figures. We earned over 42K in 15 weeks, right?
42K.
Yeah, in 15 weeks.
15 weeks.
And then from
I told
there,
my mom today that, and my mom said, "You never told me that." I said, "Honey, I told you that a long time ago. You just didn't support me when I told you."
and then from there, we kept breaking records.
Yeah.
And we did like 30K in 30 days.
Yep. By our 11th month, we did over 180.
Yeah.
180,000.
Yeah, pretty awesome. But this is not the brag. Just to give you an idea that it's possible for you.
It is possible
Okay.
for you.
If you're really hungry. And just to let you know, the story is very, very important and vital.
Yes.
And because of our story, it helped build our brand. It helped build, who Ace and Rich is. And that's what really attracted a lot of people to us because, number one, our story is very transparent and it's very down to earth.
Yes.
And it's stuff that people can relate to.
And you
Okay.
can't buy it either.
Yeah.
It's not for sale.
Yeah, exactly. So, we're working on a brand new funnel with that's going to be our story.
Our own story.
Because our story has transformed, has changed. We're in Puerto Rico now.
That's right.
Great success. And this
New chapter.
new chapter.
New chapter.
Exactly.
Yes.
So this I'm sharing this with you because what I'm sharing with you right now is very high value stuff.
Mm-hmm.
This is very high value stuff I'm sharing with you guys.
Yes.
So guys, if you have a note, pad and paper, man, pad and pen, write this stuff down because this is money.
Can I say something?
Okay.
I want to help Jake a little bit.
Yeah.
Because my mindset when it came to purchasing the next level, because we have to be positioned, right? So it's called purchasing. It's positioning yourself at like an all-in level is what they call it, where you are the affiliate and they want to make sure that you're well positioned, so you purchase every single product that is there. You don't have any mistakes on this one. Yeah. You pick every single one from the lowest to the highest. And the thing is, it can be nerve-wracking because in the very beginning, your conscious is telling you, "Oh my God, what am I doing?"
I
remember
first
Jake,
10 grand. Oh my God.
Jake, listen, okay, Coach Chase is here. I remember writing out the dollar sign, the 1, the 0, the comma, and adding the 0. And I'm like, oh my God, it's another 0. It's another 0. Like it really hit me. And when I paid the money and I saw like my bank account go from like 10 to 0, like that fast. And I was like, what just happened? Did I just make a mistake? This is buyer's remorse, by the way. And Rich was like, it's okay. It's okay. Take a deep breath. I've done this before. You've never done this before. This is a great experience for you because now that you've learned how to take your business seriously and you've invested this much money into yourself, you're going to do whatever it takes to break even and get that money back. And that's what my focus was. You know what? You're right.
But
you taught me something.
But you remember that from when I first met you.
Yeah, I remember when you first told me that you've done it in the program
that
you were in.
You had a mindset problem, and I said, you said you wanted to learn something about Facebook.
I wanted to learn Facebook.
And I said, well, here's an ebook. Okay.
I remember
it costs $9, right? Not that it was $9. I remember correctly.
Yeah.
And you were like, I ain't buying no $9 ebook. I ain't gonna pay. I ain't gonna pay for that. I ain't gonna pay nobody no $9. I said, how are you supposed to make, hundreds of thousands of dollars in your business?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
If you're not willing to invest $9, what's going to happen in the future when it's time for you to invest 1,000 or 10,000 for that matter?
He told me that.
Right.
And
you were like, that's when it set in. You're like
I had a Ratatouille flashback when the guy ate the food. He had the Ratatouille and he flashed back to his mama. I had the flashback when Rich was talking to me about
because
spending my first $9 for a book.
Because you were struggling with your network marketing business.
Yeah.
And you're only making like $10 a month, not even. And I couldn't believe all the hard work you were doing and only earning like $9.
Let me finish. $10 a month. It was $10 for that week, but I was making $30 a month.
Okay, well, $30 a month.
Commissions. Which is crap
peanuts. But still, I saw the check. It said $9. Okay, and I was like, "You gotta be shitting me."
Yeah.
And here I am making tens of thousands.
I was selling Melaleuca.
And you were like,
man.
"What the hell's going on here? Why am I making $9 and you're making tens of thousands of dollars online?" And I said, "Well, first of all, some bullshit. That business model sucks."
Yeah, it does.
Okay. Period.
It does suck.
All right. It does suck. And affiliate marketing, you have a better chance of earning a lot more money.
Yes, you do.
And I remember when I told you about investing in that ebook.
Yes.
I said, when you invest in that ebook, what's going to happen is you're going to learn something. And when you learn something, you have value to give to the marketplace now.
Yes, you were right.
Now your value went from 0 to more.
Yes.
Because once you give that value, you're actually giving back to the marketplace.
Yes.
And by giving back to the marketplace, you're able to serve someone. Yes. That's high value.
It is high value.
That's not $9. No. But you invested $9 to gain a high value.
Yes.
You get what I'm saying? So when that time came, when you invested $10,000, you were like, my mind, my what was it? My mind is telling me, or your heart, one or the other, I forgot which one it was.
Tuition.
Yeah, it was telling me, I don't want to give up $10,000.
Yeah.
And then the other side of you was like, I've tried everything the other way
Mm-hmm.
in my past.
Yeah.
I'm going to do the opposite now and get
Yep.
uncomfortable.
Yep.
And because of that reason, we crushed it.
We sure did.
We freaking crushed it.
And then
But
some.
but here's the secret. I'm going to tell you guys
Yes.
a secret that a lot of people don't know. How did we come up with the $10,000? That's
Yes,
the $1 million
that's the
question.
How did Ace
That-
and Rich
that-
do it?
How did we come up with $10,000? Because we had a job, and a job ain't going to pay you $10,000.
Nope.
Okay, let's keep it real.
That's right.
Okay, so when we've invested the first 2,000,
Yes.
and we took our tax returns,
It was during
and
that
we combined
month
it together.
that we were both getting
Yeah.
our income taxes.
We combined our tax returns,
Yep.
and we invested $2,000.
Yep.
All right, to earn $1,000 commission.
Yes.
Okay. From there, whatever we sold, we've invested. Remember, $42K in 15 weeks. Remember, guys?
Yep.
Think about this. We've invested $10K from the commissions back into the business.
Meaning that every single sale that we did up to that amount, okay,
We invested.
we rolled all the commissions and told the company put it towards going to the next level.
Yep.
That's
And then-
what I mean by when we went from 10 to
Yeah.
0.
And then all in.
And then that was considered all in.
Now, normally they're going to tell
Like,
you.
take the whole
Yeah.
tips, take it all.
Well, I mean, you got to think about it, right? You want to at least invest a couple
Yeah.
grand. I mean, let's keep it real.
Yeah,
Take your business seriously.
you got to.
You know what I mean? So at least you're earning $1,000 commission now. You're able to really start earning some pretty good, decent
Oh
money.
yeah, the moment that
Yeah.
we hit that, we were like, okay, it's game on. Next day, we started marketing, putting plans together,
Yep.
and we was just on the phone, hammer. And I mean like the Skype phone,
White
You know?
in the story, the whiteboard.
the whiteboard,
Yep.
and everything. Like we just kept mapping out our stuff, and it didn't take that long, right? Because what we did was right there, 15 total weeks. We had to hit that number,
Yeah.
42K.
And we're gonna wrap this up, but
Yeah.
I wanted to take a step back. When we were in Motel 6 and when we were looking for the apartment, just to let you know, that apartment we almost didn't get it.
Almost didn't get it.
And the reason why is because the gentleman was saying you don't have enough income.
Yeah.
So my dad was still in New Jersey at the time,
Yes.
and I told him, so we get the apartment, we're gonna move you back here.
Yeah.
And what happened was
God rest his
we
soul.
put his income into it, Social
Yes.
Security income,
Yeah.
and it still was under.
Yeah.
It was like this place where
Yes.
they wanted so much money.
Yes.
But there was an angel there that evening, because the individual saw.
The representative.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think
Says
I remember his name, Timothy.
He says, you know what? I'm gonna
I
give.
remember the
I'm
name,
gonna give you.
Timothy.
I'm gonna give you the keys.
Yep.
And for a lot of people, it's not a big deal, an apartment. But for us, being homeless,
We were living in a Motel 6. Come
Motel
on.
6,
We never have had
That
our own
was-
place.
that was like a godsend
It
for us.
was
We didn't have any furniture.
a blessing.
It was a floor. We had blow up. We purchased blow up beds, air mattresses,
That's
for a
how
while.
we slept.
We
In
didn't
the
buy
cold.
and our first
Mhm.
real furniture
In a
was
closet.
no, we're not talking about that. We're talking about
Not that one.
no, we're talking about our
Another
apartment.
place. The motel.
No, we're talking about getting the apartment.
Getting the apartment, no furniture.
I'm inside the apartment, honey. Pay attention.
Okay. There's no furniture.
You're
though.
somewhere else.
There's no furniture.
So no furniture, and our first furniture was a whiteboard.
Yes.
So, like I said, a lot of people might say, "Oh, it's just an apartment." It was everything for us, guys. Everything. That's why this business, we took it very, very seriously.
And why we tell you to take it seriously.
And
too.
we tell you the story to inspire you,
Yeah.
to let you know that if we can do this, there's no reason why, if you're hungry enough, that you can do it as well.
Absolutely.
Right. So with that being said, guys, my name is Rich Guzman.
Now, hold on a second. I have one last question.
No,
I gotta take.
we're a little bit over.
I know, but this is Albie, and I don't want to miss his question. He says, "Are you guys in a program that sells $2,000 to $10,000 products? Is that correct?"
That was one of our previous opportunities.
There you go, Albie.
Yep.
But if anything, we can tell you-
and we'll tell you why we left,
yeah,
and then we'll wrap this up.
Yeah.
We left because we started seeing changes in the company that was unethical, and we didn't like what was happening.
And it didn't align with our core
It
values
didn't
anymore.
align with our core values, and it was making it harder and harder to earn commissions.
That's right.
So we bounced.
So we left.
We left.
We walked.
We didn't see eye to eye anymore. We're
Mhm.
gone. All right.
Yep. And the video for that is on our channel on YouTube.
Yep.
With that being said, my name is Ace Guzman.
And my name is Rich Guzman, guys. Thank you so much for being here on Ace and Rich Live. Remember, guys, if you're struggling and you're looking for a way to build your business effectively and you need guidance and you want someone to help you along the way, ask Ace and Rich. Send us a message here on our Facebook Messenger, and we'll get back to you and get you started literally within 48 hours. All right, guys?
Thank you so much. Have a great evening. Goodbye.
Take care, guys. This one's a wrap. Number 33.
Number 33.
Mhm.
Bye, guys.
Take care, guys.